Hi, Mark Goswell, exercise physiologist here. So what I was talking about earlier in one of my videos is that the benefits of kids. Now, this is my son Matthew. He's only 12. He's a very big boy. I got that from me, of course. And but I'm actually going to show you some of the exercises we can do on suspension trainers, also known as TRXs. I'm just going to show you 5 exercises that kids can do as a baseline, as opposed to doing free weights or going to the gym. They can get super ripped, super strong from doing these exercises. You can modify them, and we'll show some modifications in terms of what Matthew's going to do as well. So we'll start off by doing push-ups. So if Matthew can just jump right in. So one of the things about working on a suspension trainer is the benefits is because these continually move, they're not only developing the strength within the chest, but we're developing the strength within the stabilizers of the scapula as well, in the rotator cuff. So if you can just punch out a few exercises, Matty.
How many?
Let's go with 10.
Okay.
All right. So what you can do to make this a lot harder is what Matthew's doing is by bringing the feet together. He can also lift up on one leg. So actually just lift one foot off the floor. Now that's bringing all of our core stabilizers into it as well. You can see how he's working through the chest. He's also working through the abs by keeping that still. Now from there, it's a very simple process of just turning over and doing a row. So if we just turn around, Matty. Now, body weight is the key to making these easier or harder. So Matt's going to come down into a row position for us.
How far down?
Let's see how far you can do. All right, so he's getting nice and low to the ground, but we can see he's nice and straight from the shoulders down to the ankles, and from there just pulling yourself up, keeping that chest out, shoulders back, really squeezing through the shoulder blades. And as you're pulling yourself up, you'll see that they get great development in their back strength. Now again, we can make this harder, that if he walks down a little bit further, a lot more of the body weight, throw out a few more of those, squeezing those shoulder blades together. And the benefits of this is if Matt starts to get a little bit fatigued, he can just walk himself back up a little bit further, do a few more repetitions. We can work 15, 20 repetitions of this without much of a rest. All right, and from there we can go straight into squats. Now, Matt's got a history of Osgood-Schlatter's disease, which is
Still have it.
which affects a lot of kids, especially kids that have grown so much like he has, and he can do these pain-free. So if we take a little step forward, yep, hanging back off the arms, and from there just doing some squats. Now what we can see here is that we're able to get the knees, they're going to stay not from sort of going over the toes, which a kid with Osgood-Schlatter's, he can do that completely symptom-free, develop a lot of strength through the quads. We can muck around with heaps of different variations of this, but a simple one is just going up onto a single leg. So he'll bring the feet in a little bit closer together. Yep, one foot out. From there, still keeping a really good technique. We're working on the glutes, working on knee alignment. All right. Gets to swap legs both sides. Now from there, we can go straight into doing some bicep curls. So a couple of steps forward. Yep, elbows nice and high. And from there, pulling them up. All young kids want to get the guns, so this helps. Starts working on the arms, trying to get the arm size as dad's. Yeah, we know. All right, and from there, by keeping those elbows nice and high, yep, bring it up for me, Matty. We're stabilising through that scapular area, still working on that core area while still getting some strength up into the arms. And then very simply, because he plays soccer, he can turn around and we can work on the back of the arms in terms of triceps. All right, so we're just bringing the arms nice and high for throwing in.
Fair enough.
Likely. You like that? Keeping the elbows nice and high and keeping them tucked in. And from there, we just straighten the arms out. So we're keeping the elbows nice and high. Again, you can see this core work. It's a total body workout, even though we're just working on the arms. All right, now these are just 5 exercises that you can do to get started. There's so many variations in terms of your ability to work hard on this TRX system. Great for kids, no load through the actual joints, no load through the ligaments, and we're getting some really good strength development. Little fella's ripped, he's got the 6-pack, didn't get that from me, so he's doing a good job. Skin it. All right. If you've got any questions, send us a message below. If you want one of these systems, we can actually sell them to you as well, or you can shop for them online. Now, for those starting out, Kmart, $20. Can't go wrong. Any questions, any comments, just mention them down the bottom and be happy to help. So have a great day. Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you, Dad.